What's going on, everybody? This is DJRayge. How the heck are you? Second video I'll be making, but first a live video for a new segment I'm going to call Let's Chat. Let's Chat will be pretty much talking about upcoming movies, movie Hollywood news, gaming news, especially for this one here. If you can see the title already, we're going to be talking today about the whole Blizzard ban thing going on and all the Blizzard news. So for those that haven't been in the news recently, got a lot to cover, a lot to go over and stuff like that. So hopefully we can do all that here in a little bit. Might be joined by a few people, might not. Who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen? Doing it live right now so I can get your comments and things like that as we go throughout. But we'll also be posting the video up later for those that want to do it. So before we start, definitely want to ask you all to subscribe, follow, like, or dislike, share. Do all this, get the name out there. Going for you, so because I would really appreciate your support. Let me know what you like, what you don't like, things like that, even topics that you may have, and I'll put up all my social media stuff here to reach out later. All right, let's get going. Noticing my mic wasn't on, so here we go again. Once again, welcome to Let's Chat. I am your host, DJRayge. I'd like to thank you all for coming to the channel. Those that are watching the replay, watching the video straight up, those that are here live, appreciate you being here. So with that, don't forget to always definitely chime in. Let me know what you think. Leave comments, likes, follow, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Let me know what you like, don't like. What do you want me to cover? What don't you want me to cover? All that other stuff. Hopefully, might be getting joined here by some people here a little bit later, some friends, things like that, and definitely want to get the word out on some of this stuff. So, getting into it. Today, we're talking about Blizzard. I'm pretty sure you've seen, if you've been on YouTube, been on Twitter, been on the news, whatever, there's so much stuff going on right now regarding Blizzard, some things that they've done, something that just recently happened. So, for those that don't know, Blizzard is obviously a video game company. They've created a lot of big title, big name games throughout the many years of gaming. We're talking about World of Warcraft, Overwatch, StarCraft, which I'm a huge player of StarCraft. Don't play WoW as much I used to, but then I realized that it was taking up all my life. So I decided, no, I'm gonna stop doing that. But one big thing we're going to talk about is called Hearthstone. Hearthstone is a card game that's played professionally, as a matter of fact, by people from all over. We'll get more details with that. For those that haven't been keeping up with the news, a lot of things going on. Those that are NBA fans may know some of this stuff. Things going on in the NBA right now regarding China and the NBA, things that were said by a specific NBA coach or owner, I believe it was. Some stuff happened. Big old mess to where even now China doesn't even want to air the two games that are happening. I don't know specifics of what's going on behind that because I'm not a huge NBA fan. Stuff that I heard. Been really busy. So, with work and whatnot. I've had a lot of things going on, so really haven't been keeping up, except this. This has been going on, this situation I'm about to bring up has been going on for a while. There's a player by the name of Blitzchung. I'm not going to give his real name because I'm pretty sure I'll kill it. But he is from Hong Kong. He is a Hearthstone player. Plays it professionally. Does very well. So let's say, about 5 days ago, they were playing a grand finals match or a grand match. They were doing a live match, and in a post game interview, which I'm gonna play the clip here real quick so you can watch. Lots going on in Hong Kong right now. For those that aren't watching the news, aren't really into the news, stuff like that. A lot's going on in Hong Kong. A lot of Hong Kong protests have been going on for quite some time now. Big protests against their government. As you know, China isn't. It's a Well, it's not a democracy. That's for damn sure. But either way, a lot of things going on over there. I'm not going to get into that detail. But this player decided to go ahead and kind of make a statement in regards to that in Hong Kong, and decided to use the platform playing Hearthstone. And so, first off, I want to thank Rod Breslow. Rod Breslow is a huge, a number one, pretty much the biggest guy. It comes down to video gaming analytics, all that stuff. I mean, the guy's a really smart man. You can follow him at Slasher on Twitter, and I'll put his handle here later under the stream and everything like that. But anyway, this video, hopefully you can hear it. This video goes towards Blitzchung and what happened. It is in Chinese, but I'm pretty sure by just already looking at the picture, you can kind of get the point of, and I'll give you a rundown here in a sec.
你就讲完那8个字，然后导播我们就结束，我们就什么也都不要聊了，然后你随时可以开始。头先低下来。
光复香港时代革命。
导播可以切回来。
好，导播谢谢。
谢谢。
So as you see real quick in the video,
可以了，这样可以吧？好。
So the commentators ask him for his post-match in-game interview. And in there, he basically calls for the liberation of his country for Hong Kong, wearing a gas mask and, of course, the goggles. That's not his trademark thing that he does when he plays, but he did that. Calls for the liberation of Hong Kong. And, of course, if you notice, and let me go back real quick here. If you notice, these two commentators decide to put their head down and kind of laugh about it, right? Kind of laughing about the thing, kind of making light of it. I think it's funny, and asking him questions. He does this as soon as he says that statement. Of course, it goes straight to a quick little cutout for Mitsubishi. Big, you know, most people would think, okay, not a big thing. However, Blizzard took a big approach to this. Blizzard has banned this player from the grand finals. They have banned this player completely. Not only have they banned him, they took all of his winnings, which at the moment are about $10,000, and they've banned him for a year, stating that it is something that they don't support, that they violated certain things. What's up, Andy? Hey, what's up? Yeah, I can hear you a little bit. Recording right now. I'm being joined by Dragon Spirit. What's up? Welcome. So, what's going on with Blitzchung right now? So they've gone ahead and they've banned him for a year. They've gone ahead and taken all of his winnings, done that all from the statement. And again, Blizzard saying that this isn't what we support. We believe in supporting and taking care of our country. Now, for those that don't know about Blizzard, Blizzard is a California-based company. But the biggest reason for this is because, and I'll get to that in just a second and give you an idea why, they're partially owned by a company called Tencent, who actually bought out a couple things. And I'll give you more details on Tencent. Tencent is a Hong Kong Chinese-based company. And as of now, they now own 48% of Blizzard at the moment. They also own companies that some of y'all, if you're gamers, some of y'all may know. Some of these companies hold a current majority interest of 92.78% right now with Riot Games. Now, if you know anything about Riot Games, these are the people that make League of Legends. This is one of their bigger MOBAs of all games that are being played right now. Pardon me. You know, as you see, it was $230 million they've invested in that. You know, they have stock holdings in Epic Games. You know, of course, these are the people known for Gears of War, and also known for Fortnite. So anyway, getting into a little bit more details. Big old backlash happened. Immediately, people are trying to boycott Blizzard. You know, a major streamer that streams the grand finals decided to back out. A lot of people have backed out from Blizzard, you know, trying to boycott. There's a huge boycott Blizzard thing going on like crazy around. Now, the biggest thing about it is that BlizzCon is right around the corner. BlizzCon being a convention for Blizzard, talking about their games and stuff like that. No, and other gaming things as well there, but Blizzard being the core value for this, right? So a couple days ago, there was a college championship going on Hearthstone, and American University decided to, when they lost their match, American University against Worcester Poly, is another university, they decided to do this.
It's game over. That it is. The suspense won't last any longer. They do draw the second.
So as you see, as I pause the video here real quick, as you see while on cam here and live streaming as well, they hold up a sign, "Free Hong Kong, Boycott Blizzard." You know, to call it out, things like that. Which they quickly cut away, as you see here, and go right to the winning team. They don't even show these guys again anymore. Go right to the commentators. They talk about, try not to talk too much about it. Now, this just happened a few days ago. This actually happened on the 8th. So we're sitting, what, like 3 days ago? So, like I mentioned with Blitzchung, when he went ahead and spoke out, banned for a year, all of his winnings, all of his prize money gone. Like everything. They pulled it off.
Actually, they changed that.
Well, yeah, and I'll get to that in a minute. But these guys from American University, they do this on purpose because they knew they were going to get, that was their platform. As they spoke out, you know, to an interview later, they knew that this was their platform, their chance to speak out against it. Blizzard has not suspended them. Blizzard, as a matter of fact, offered them to come back, even though they lost that match, to come back and play another match, which they declined and have now completely quit playing Hearthstone professionally altogether. They're a good team from what I hear, and what I've read. They're a good team, things like that. I myself don't play Hearthstone, but this is a big issue beyond the Hearthstone thing, of course. So there's all that that's going on right now. You may not think it's a big thing, but then lo and behold, PC Gamer decides to break the news along with Blizzard, and they've decided to go ahead and release a comment earlier today because they've been pretty silent. They were catching a lot of crap for it, being silent, not saying a word about it, kind of just playing it off like whatever, not, you know, letting stupid crap go on. So they've released this info. Now, before I get into this info, there is another issue that's going on. Immediately, almost immediately, a lot of Blizzard players decided to go ahead and start canceling their accounts, going crazy. They ended up crashing the servers, and a lot of them blaming it on Blizzard. But Blizzard themselves, like, you know, saying that, oh, well, Blizzard's gone ahead. They don't want us to cancel our accounts, or cancel all that stuff. And we're talking about millions of players have decided to turn around and boycott Blizzard. A lot going on that. So Blizzard decided to finally release a statement today, and I'll read this out to you real quick. It says, "Hello, Blizzard community. I want to take a few minutes to talk to all of you about the Hearthstone Grandmasters tournament this past week. On Monday, we made a decision to take action against a player named Blitzchung and 2 shoutcasters. Now, the 2 shoutcasters that you saw duck down were completely fired. Never to return to even shoutcasting for Blizzard again. Completely fired. So the 2 shoutcasters, after the player shared his views on what's happening in Hong Kong on our official channel. At Blizzard, our vision is to bring the world together through epic entertainment, blah, blah, blah. A lot of bullshit. They don't care. They don't care. They care. Like other streamers and other people you may see on YouTube and other people talking about this, I will tell you the facts. The facts 100% are Blizzard does not give a shit about your voice. Blizzard does not give a shit about anything else. All they care about is your money and how to take it. Being partnered with Tencent as well as that, Tencent doesn't care either. Tencent wants profit. Tencent will suck everything out of you and then drop the company until they die. That's the way it runs. That's the way it goes. It's a business. Can't be really mad about that because that's the way most businesses are. Video gaming, it's the same. It's the same as anything. Look what's happening with JCPenney. Look what's happened to Sears. Look what's happened to Payless. Look what happened to Toys R Us. It's all about making money until you're done. So, going back to the statement, and let's see here. Our vision is to bring the world together through epic entertainment. And we have core values that apply here. Think globally, bullshit. Lead responsibly, bullshit. And importantly, every voice matters, bullshit. And I'll get to those 3 points here in a second as well. Encouraging everybody to share their point of view. Whatever. The actions we took over the weekend are causing people to question if we are still committed to these values. We absolutely are, and I will explain why. Now, the person that's talking here and has issued a statement is J. Allen Brack. He is a president of Blizzard Entertainment. So for him to come out, usually the type of man, when he speaks, you listen. Whatever. So, hey. Elisa's messaging me right now. Elisa's messaging. She should join in the chat here real quick. Once again, we are live.
Yeah, I'm about to stream also.
Cool.
Some Diablo 3.
Oh, of course, right? Go figure. Go figure. Dragon Spirit over here streaming Diablo. And I'm not saying, no, look, before I continue, I'm not saying boycott Blizzard. I'm not saying not to boycott. I might let you make the decision. I'm just reporting what's going on. So, hello. Hey, what's up, Lisa? I am live right now, recording our video regarding the Blizzard thing. Hi. Enchantress Elise and Dragon Spirit have joined us on the chat here. Hello, and join us on the mic. So, going back to the statements, our esports programs are an expression of our vision and our values. Esports exists to create opportunities to players from around the world, from different cultures and from different backgrounds, to come together and compete and share their passion for gaming. It is extremely important to us to protect these channels and the purpose they serve, to bring the world together through epic entertainment, celebrate blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Alright. So pretty much they've just given you the filler of bullshit here. Now they say, first our official esports tournament broadcast was used as a platform for a winner of this event to share his views with the world. We interview competitors who are the top, blah, 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 hearing their excitement, blah, blah, blah. Over the weekend, Blitzchung used his segment to make a statement about the situation in Hong Kong. In violation of rules he acknowledged and understood, and this is why we took action. But wait, didn't they just say they are about thinking globally, to lead responsibly, and then every voice matters? Alright, cool, fine. They took action.
Bullshit.
So here they even explain what I just said. Every voice matters, and we strongly encourage everyone in our community to share their viewpoints. Oh, they shared their viewpoints, alright, by openly asking to ban you, Blizzard. To ban all of your product. To ban all your bullshit and rhetoric. However, the official broadcast needs to be about the tournament and to be about places where we are all welcome. In support, blah, blah, blah. And nobody said that didn't happen. You know what I mean? No one's saying that didn't happen on your broadcast for Hearthstone. Nobody said that. Nobody said that it was non-inclusive of certain people. But by not bringing it up, by a fellow Hong Kong native not to bring up what's going on in his community and to be able to speak on that. He didn't say, fuck Blizzard. He didn't say, fuck Tencent. He said that to help liberate these people. There's nothing wrong with that. It's not a giant political view. He's not saying he's not going off saying, hey, I support Trump. Let's build a fucking wall. He didn't say that.
Yeah.
He was talking about his people. What's going on in his community.
No. Hey Ray, what are you talking about?
Oh, we're talking about the whole Blizzard issue with everything that's going on. Sorry, Lise.
The whole Blizzard issue.
So, based on this whole thing, and I won't go more deep into detail, Blizzard has turned it around. They are going to go ahead, instead of banning him for a year, they're only going to ban him for 6 months.
Yeah.
And they're like, and we're just going to go ahead and give him back his prize money while he's at it. That still doesn't change the fact. Let me tell you about something that started happening today. Something that came up today. So today, a lot of people started posting up on Blizzard's forums. You know, it's been going on since for a while now. Blizzard has started banning people talking about this incident on their forums, myself included. This happened to me as well. Blizzard started banning people on their forums. Not for a year. Not for 5 years. 1 30,000 years.
Damn.
Banned
30,000.
on a forum. Fellow person right here. Remember talking about how people were going off and canceling their subscriptions and all this stuff. One of the questions that was asked for this one viewer, this one person here on Twitter, one of the questions is optional. Please tell us more about why you're canceling your World of Warcraft subscription. They decided to eloquently put it in a few words here in the little box, saying, giving a dangerous, oppressive foreign government a platform for their inhumane ideals and allowing them to use access to markets as leverage to crush free speech globally. All right.
Oh my god, why is so many people talking to me right now?
Sorry.
Okay.
So there's all this going on, boycott Blizzard, all this other stuff. I myself have been banned off of their forums to speak, so stuff like that. Kotaku, of course, is on top of it, finally talking about how Blizzard has finally commented on the Hearthstone debacle. Hearthstone streamers respond in aftermath of controversial Blitzchung ruling. And then this came up today, so Riot Games decided to, because they are, I just showed you a minute ago, Tencent owns an equity of 92.78%. They pretty much own Riot Games, right? For League of Legends. So Riot decided to come out and speak regarding this situation to people, talking about it, saying what they won't do. And they're saying that they're not gonna go that route. They're gonna let people have a voice if they want to speak out about it. Let them have a voice, pretty much, which is fine. I don't know how Tencent feels about it, but which is fine. According to their statement on Twitter, they said, "We serve fans from many different countries and cultures, and we believe this opportunity comes with a responsibility to keep personal views on sensitive issues, political, religious, or otherwise, separate." This is the global head of Riot, John Needham. These topics are often incredibly nuanced, require deep understanding and willingness to listen, blah, blah, blah. Therefore, we have reminded our casters and pro team players to refrain from discussing any of these topics on there. However, they've also gone on to state that if it's brought up, they're not going to ban players and do all types of nonsense, right?
Yeah. Unless you're from China, then they'll probably ban.
Yeah, unless they're from China. So going back to the kids from the university that went ahead and spoke out, they were asking why weren't we banned? And they made a good point. The real reason that they weren't banned, not that they were looking for it, but kind of like they were. The reason that they weren't banned is because when Blitzchung did it, it was being broadcast in China.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
When these U.S. players played, it was being broadcast here in the U.S. So therefore, it's a little bit different now. But yet, the broadcast goes across China, and the China's broadcast went across the U.S. So I'm not understanding still, because it took place in Taipei. You know what I mean? I'm not understanding that.
Yeah.
Blizzard President J. Allen Brack responds to the boycott Blizzard controversy. Blitzchung used his segment to make a statement about the situation in Hong Kong, in violation of rules he acknowledged and understood, and this is why we took action.
Blah, blah, blah.
A lot of garbage. All the 3 suspensions have been reduced to 6 months, and they are restoring Blitzchung's prize money. Well, thank you. But let me ask you a question. Had nobody spoken up, had nobody stepped up, would they have gone on and done this? So much on the Reddit right now that there's actually a link going to a Facebook page to boycott and set up at BlizzCon, an organized protest at BlizzCon this year to boycott them. Going to their Facebook page here, looking up. It's a huge BlizzCon protest, and from last I saw, hundreds of thousands of people have signed and are going to join. Look, I'm all about protests. I'm all about getting your voice across and, whatever. It's gonna be interesting to see how this goes. I don't think it should lead to something stupid and violent. What's
Yeah.
going on in Hong Kong shouldn't happen here. What's going on in Hong Kong is crazy. It's ridiculous. It shouldn't be happening.
Oh,
But
something was
unfortunately,
violent.
right? Am I right about that though?
Yeah.
Like it shouldn't get to the point to where people are being injured. Why can't people just sit and talk like adults? Because that's what we are. About 30 minutes ago, Kotaku put up a new article. Protests are coming to BlizzCon in the wake of Blizzard's Hong Kong fiasco. Multiple groups are in the process of organizing protests set to take place outside BlizzCon. Today, digital rights nonprofit organization Fight for the Future launched a website on Discord to kick off its organizing efforts, and a protest BlizzCon subreddit is gaining serious steam as well. A lot of people are freaking out, and what I'm finding weird is there is another company, a video gaming company, that has made a game that's similar to Hearthstone. I'm not going to give them a lot of shout out here in a minute, but they've
Yeah, I heard
approached,
about it.
yeah, they approached, you heard about that? They approached
Yeah.
Blizzchung, or, yeah, they approached him, Blizzchung, and they told him, listen, we'll give you the 10,000 if you play our game, and we'll put you in our $500,000 tournament going on. Look, that's
Yeah.
great. That's great for Blitz, right? That's great for him. But at the same time, I don't really necessarily think it was about the money at all. It was about getting his voice across. They've even stated, dude, you could talk about all the stuff that you want. That come play for us. And I think that they're more not really caring about what the situation is as much as they're talking about, trying to capitalize, right?
Yeah.
On this. So, I don't know. Silly situation, a lot of nonsense going on. What do y'all think?
I don't know. This sucks.
What do you think about it, Lisa?
Ooh, I shouldn't be walking into that.
I mean,
She wasn't listening. What do you think?
Right? She's playing her game.
yeah, sorry, I was
Yeah,
gonna blame
exactly.
people.
She's like, I'm playing my game. I don't care. Are you streaming too, Lisa?
Yeah, I am.
What do your people think about this?
Well, my friend on here said that you have like a very, this is what he said, a radio voice.
A radio voice?
Yeah.
Nice. Well, I appreciate that. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, though. I'm kind of curious. I'm kind of curious if that's a good or bad thing. Some people don't like radio.
Yeah.
Biggest statement here that we see. The heart of the matter is they still censored a man and punished him for speaking out and abdicating for his own political freedom. And that's what they're continuing to do. I get it. Like, I get what's going on. Like, I get why he did it. I get the reason. I mean, you gotta understand, you're on one of the biggest platforms in the world. I mean, video game streaming is becoming bigger and bigger. Probably even more bigger than television itself. More people get their news off of YouTube. More people tend to watch Twitch streams more than they watch local news. A lot of people don't tend to look into the news as much. So when stuff like this, what I find really funny is that, you had senators like Marco Rubio speaking out about this. And I don't even know if it's something that he truly feels that he needs to support. I think it's more of a reason like, hey, you know what? We got an election coming up. Let me speak out to something that'll probably get some young people to vote for me. You know what I mean? Who knows? Who knows? I don't know the whole background behind it. I really don't know. I'm glad that he spoke out and what he said in regards to it. We can get covered another day later. But, with everything that's going on with this whole Blitzchung thing, I mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, don't get me wrong. The Hearthstone game is actually pretty cool. It's kind of chill. Blitzchung, I wish you the best. I really hope things go well. So much craziness going on with this whole Blizzard thing. Um, it's just
What? How did that happen? That is so stupid.
She's not listening.
she's like, no, I don't care. Yeah, like I myself, I've been banned for 1,000 years.
Dang.
On top of this, people who are going on and trying to make new names. What's going on, Clanny? People that are going on trying to make new names on your new Blizzard names and your BattleNet names for Blizzard.
That's the first time I get that.
Good lord, she growled on that. Some people that
No,
go
it's
on.
just like my whole team was down and I knocked somebody and I almost got somebody else, but then like 3 people came from my left. I was like, oh.
Look, watch. She's gonna be like protest PUBG now. This is some nonsense.
No, I'm not playing PUBG.
What do you played?
Uncharted multiplayer.
Oh, of course. Actually, a pretty good
That's
game.
PUBG, man. If you can kiss my ass.
Oh, here we go. Mark my words, everybody. She says PUBG can kiss her ass right now. Give it about a week and she's back on PUBG. I promise you, I will be live when that happens.
I played for like an hour and a half earlier. I was getting so pissed because the game.
You know, and that's because what was it? Like 2 days ago, she was saying, "I'm not gonna play that game for a while." Andy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And look how the tables have turned.
It's because there was an update, so I started the update and like I would land somewhere, no loot, no gun. I'm running around trying to find a damn gun, and then I ran into a building and.
You know what? We'll get that. Well, you know what? We'll make that a topic for our next video on Let's Chat. We'll make that a topic. PUBG. Is it really worth playing, or should we just fucking do something else with our lives? Let me know what you think. Leave messages.
I can make it a short little podcast. No.
Y'all, you know, y'all watching, everybody that watches later, leave a comment. Let me know what you think about this thing. You know, again, I've been banned for 1,000 years for discussing Hong Kong in a forum on Blizzard. Again, I like their products. I like StarCraft. Like I said, I play StarCraft, StarCraft 2. Used to play WoW again, like I mentioned at the top of the stream. You know, I used to play WoW. Don't play it because I want to live a life, and I wasn't living one when I played.
Get down! What is wrong with you, stupid game?
And we'll take this as a moment to let y'all know that don't let the games destroy your happiness on the inside. Don't let the anger in a game make you go crazy. Lisa's a very quiet girl. She's a very happy woman. She is full of love and laughter. Just don't play her in a game or she'll lose her shit. She'll go crazy on you. She'll kill you. She's crazy.
Yeah.
She's crazy.
You fucking noob.
Yeah, exactly. Like she's freaking insane. Like she's freaking insane. She will kill you. You'll lose your shit.
She'll shank your ass while you sleep.
Right? Or she'll tell you, if you're on her team, God help you. First off, let me just give you a quick rundown. This has nothing to do with what we're talking about, but let me give you a quick rundown. When you play in a team with Lisa, be ready to be alone. If you are not on her heels, she will leave you to die. Am I right about that?
Yeah.
Lisa.
What?
Tell everybody what your Twitch channel is.
Hold on.
Oh my God! All right, Dragon Spirit, give out your info. What's your Twitch or what's your Mixer channel? What's your
My Mixer is Dragon Spirit 76.
What's your Twitter?
Yeah, my Twitter is Raven Dragon 76.
Awesome. Enchantress Elise.
You
Do you
know,
want to
I
give
am
out your
really
info
fast.
real quick for everybody? I'll take that as
Sorry, I
a.
have my headphones. What did she say?
Just focus.
Do you want to give out your info, your YouTube or your Twitch or any of your info?
I'm so mad that I lost that right now. Okay, it's Enchantress_Elise.
Enchantress_Elise. That's at Twitch. Alrighty.
So mad, like,
You could also follow me here. You know, I'll give my intermission screen here real quick so you can follow on my other social medias. Of course, right here on YouTube, the DJ Rage. You can follow me on my Facebook page, Rage Gaming TX, because it's Texas. You can follow me on Twitter at RageRGV, and you can follow me on Instagram at DJRayge. And one thing I don't have on here also is my Twitch. So on my Twitch, you can actually follow me there. It's DJRayge2 on Twitch. I'm usually on there. On Mixer, it is DJRayge. Need anything else? Need to know anything else? You can always remember, like, follow, subscribe. I really appreciate everybody checking out this video. Checking out this stream here, for joining us. Comments, anything you want to know, anything you want to chime in on, any type of news you want me to cover, anything like that. Regardless, whatever you just want to discuss, or just, even do an episode of Let's Chat with just shoot the shit. We could do all that. That's not a problem. Thank you for joining us today. I really appreciate it. I'll probably be jumping over to Twitch here in a little while, running some games and stuff like that. Once again, you can follow us over there. Be sure to follow my friends here as well. Join them on their streams as well from their intro that they've given you. And we'll see you again another time. Thank you very much.